And that's all for me today. And enjoy the good vibes. And
Baby, take it easy. You see me when you see me. Baby, take it easy. You see me when you see me.
it's nice to chill out here in Fridays at Fridays in Wahda Mall. I decided to do my vlog here because I don't like to walk while doing my vlog because it's really tiring. I already recorded the footage so I can use it to record. So right now most of us are starting all over again after what happened after the pandemic. So all of us are picking up the pieces together, and along the process we heard different stories, we heard different news, and most of those things are sad. So a lot of people really most of us got sick. They are infected with the virus. Some of them lost their loved ones. Some lost their source of income, and many are actually they lose their job. They lost their job, and then most of them are stuck, and they don't have the means to get by every day. And some of them also are, having problems going back to their country of origin. Now, after everything had happened, after all these sad stories, after all this sad news, after all these sad things that happened to everyone, it's normal that we need to pick up ourselves again and start anew. So we need to restart everything. Even though we go back at one, we start from the basic. It's a natural life process. I am not an expert, okay, but as a person who strives for the best, as a person who strives and who aims for the goal, we have several things in our hearts and in mind that we can use and how to start over again. Number one, the first thing that we can do to start over again is, of course, use whatever is left on your resources. I understand maybe there's nothing left, maybe, but still, you have yourself, you have your energy. So use what's left on your resources wisely. So if there are still cash, if there is still money that were left with you, so make sure to spend it wisely. So for you to get by every day, make sure to spend your money wisely and use these resources that you have to more important things, maybe in getting a new job, or maybe in getting another source of income. So whatever you have right now, whether it's small or big, make sure to keep it and use it wisely, because you'll never know when will be the next time you will get your money or you will get your resources. Number two is for you to establish the right mindset. So I understand that we've been through a lot of things. So maybe some of us are still depressed, some of us are still sad, and some of us are still trying to recover emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, economically, financially, all the least. We're still recovering from those aspects, and that's right. Give it some time. Try to undergo the depression process. Right? If you're depressed, it's okay. I'll give it some time, maybe a week or a month. But still, by the end of the day, we need to gather our confidence. We need to boost our energy, and we need to come to that point of self-realization that we need to stand up and brush off the dust on our shoulders, because by the end of the day, we need to set a new life after what had happened. We cannot be sad forever, but what we can do is to bounce back. And the main dish is here. So just like the main dish, number 3 is for you to set a goal. So in this stage, you should have already overcome your sadness, your depression, and not really to set it aside, but you have already fight over it, or you have already overcome it. Although there's still maybe some residue of sadness and depression, and that is fine, that is normal. But on this stage, you should know what to aim for. You should now set a goal. Because if you know what is your goal, if you have it on top of your head that by the end of this year, this is what I will reach, then you know what to do, right? You know what to aim. Remember, this crisis, the pandemic, already changed a lot of things. But you always need to remember that it should always change us for the better as a person, right? And not for worse. Because by the end of the day, if it changed you, you know that you have this improvement as a person. And if you know your aim, if you know your goal, then it will give you the energy to continue and move forward. That is what you call the sense of purpose. So again, set a goal. Well, number four, avoid putting labels. Along the way, it's normal that you will hear different opinions from other people. And their opinions might boost your morale or discourage you. So along the process, try to be selective on that. So there are opinions that are valid, but there are opinions that are just for the sake of giving opinions. So be selective on that. If you think you are sure with your goal, you are 100% sure that your goal is feasible or possible to achieve, then push for it. Don't listen to those people who will discourage you along the way. But again, try to listen a bit. Maybe it's only a checker. Maybe it tries to check if your goal is really valid or not. But if you think that they will not help you along the process, call us. Don't listen to them. Kaliwali, ignore them, right? So along the process, just listen to the people who can encourage you or who can validate your goal. Because people will say a lot to a certain thing, but only a few people do the action. And that will be my advice for you all, guys. And personally, always seek divine guidance. When the pandemic came, I'm really afraid of what will happen in the future, what will happen to me. Well, in response to that, what I did is I did fasting and praying for 5 days. I'm not saying that because I fast and I prayed, this blessing happened. No. But if we have a serious and a strong relationship with God, He will protect you in anything and in everything. He will protect you from unemployment. He will protect you from the virus. He will protect you from any harm and evil. And nothing will befall, no harm will befall upon you and with your loved ones. With that, of course, I always remember the verse that keep the words and that you may prosper in everything that you do. So keep the words, guys, so that you may prosper in everything that you do. In times like this, never stop aiming and reaching for excellence, because the odds may not be in our favor, but remember, anything is possible to a person that never stops striving, and of course, praying. And that's all for me today, and remember, always enjoy the good vibes and always think positive. Bye.